Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing the full card recap for UFC London, Volkov versus Aspinall. Full card recap. The main event was awesome. Aspinall looked awesome. I tried doing a reaction breakdown video for that, but it just didn't go through. Aspinall looked incredible. And so did everyone in the card, Pimlet, everyone else, Molly McCann. Starting with it was an awesome card, GOAT card. Starting with the early prelim opener of Muhammad Nakaya versus Cody Durden. Muhammad Nakaya, man. I did not expect this from him. I expected Muhammad Nakaya to get a close decision win. Not close, but competitive, but close. Competitive, but clear. I expected him to out-grapple Durden for the first 2 rounds, make it a bit boring. And I thought Durden was going to have a bit of a comeback in the third. No, that's not the case whatsoever. Muhammad Nakaya landed a flying knee, rocked Durden really badly. I think he dropped Durden really badly. And eventually Muhammad Nakaya went for a sub, a guillotine choke, or kind of a weird choke, kind of like Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Cody Stamen in that way. Nakaya won it though. Take him back to America where he came from, as Durden did that to Aori Koleng. Nakaya can do it to him now. Great performance by Muhammad Nakaya. Great win for Nakaya. Looked really good out there. Really good. Better than what I thought. Because in his old fight, his amateur fights, the fights before this, his UFC debut, he didn't look good. But he looked good, but not he's gonna be something. He's gonna be a GOAT one day. He looks alright. But this was just really good. Great win from Muhammad Nakaya. Cody Durden was actually a really good fighter as well. Not the best, but he was decent. So good for Nakaya. Moving on up the card. Elise Reed versus Corey McKenna. By the way, I picked Nakaya to win. Reed versus McKenna. I went for Corey McKenna. Elise Reed looked good out there. She looked really good out there. I agree with the decision. Elise Reed won it. I thought she won the first round. McKenna had a bit of a comeback in the first round, but she didn't have enough. I don't think Elise Reed was landing the big overhands. I could have actually knocked out Corey McKenna. Elise Reed, I think, slightly won round 1. Round 2, McKenna did better. She did better. The takedown, still a close round though, but McKenna can win round 2 with the takedown. And round 3 was looking like McKenna's win until Elise Reed dropped her, and I was like, you know what, McKenna's winning this 3rd round clearly. Oh, Reed dropped her. Good win from Elise Reed. I didn't see that one coming. I thought Corey McKenna was good enough, but nope, she's not that good. She's not really that good. But yeah, first loss of the night. Elise Reed got the job done. Good win from Elise Reed. Honestly, good win from Elise Reed. Really good win. Yeah, good win from Elise Reed. She's actually a pretty good fighter. I don't know how Ciara Eubanks actually destroyed her, but I know it was short notice, but still, that was pretty crazy. Maybe Eubanks is just really good. Yeah, moving on up the card, Jack Shore versus Timur Valiev. Let's talk about this one. All right, I thought it was a draw. I do believe it was a draw. Okay, I'm not taking anything away from Jack Shore. I predicted Jack Shore to win this one, 29-27, which I don't think it was, but one judge scored it that way, so I'll take it. But I said Jack Shore to lose the first round, slightly win the second, 10-8 third. That's exactly what happened. But I said with the grappling, not the stand-up. But I don't think that was it. I think it was 29. I think the first 2 rounds went to Valiev, man. I think Valiev did good for the first 2 rounds. He was landing a lot of leg kicks. On Jack Shore. Looking really good against Jack Shore. Timur Valiev looked really good there. Landed too much damaging shots and some leg kicks. That's why he clearly won the first round. Second round was a bit closer. I still gave it to Valiev though, because he was just landing more of the shots on Jack Shore. It was closer though. Shore was doing a bit better, landing good shots, and you can see Valiev was starting to fade. When the rounds go on, Jack Shore was getting better when the rounds came on, or went on. Valiev looked good first 2 rounds. I thought it was his 10-9. People don't agree with me on that, but Valiev won the first 2 rounds, I thought. And third round, you have to give Jack Shore. And I say you have to give it a 10-8 as well. He dropped to Timur Valiev. Looked really good. Tried going for a rear naked choke attempt, but he just couldn't quite get it. Dropped him again. You had to score that 10-8 round. Shore overall was just piecing him up. I thought it was a draw. First 2 rounds, 10-9 for Valiev. Third round, 10-8 for Shore. If this was a 5-rounder, Shore would have got like a 4th or 5th round. Shore would have won in a 5-rounder, I think. But either way, if anyone won this fight, it was Jack Shore. Jack Tank Shore won this fight. If anyone won it, it was Shore. You cannot give this fight to Timur Valiev. Shore, if anyone won, it was Shore, but I thought it was a draw. It's fine, though. I'm not mad. I'm happy Shore won, because if they gave this to Valiev, it would have been really annoying, because remember we had Ronnie Barcelos. Before his Victor Henry loss, he was on a huge streak, wanting to go into something, got robbed because of it. Maybe karma exists, because Valiev got gifted the same decision against, when it should have been a draw against Barcelos, they just gave it to Valiev. He tastes his own medicine. Good win from Jack Shore, though. I'm happy he won. If he got robbed, that would have been really sad. But yeah, maybe do him versus like a Umar Nurmagomedov rebook. I wouldn't even mind that, but I don't know. Umar probably wouldn't accept it. But yeah, great one from Jack Shore. Moving on up the card, Paul Craig versus Nikita Krylov. Oh, okay. He did it again. Paul Craig gets the triangle choke in round 1 over Nikita Krylov. I saw it coming. And by the way, I did really good on this card. I went 10-2 on this card. I only got Corey McKenna and Nikita Krylov wrong, both those. But yeah, Krylov was destroying him. He was actually piecing him up on bottom. Piecing up Paul Craig. He was just piecing him up on bottom, landing big shots on Paul Craig. Big shots on Paul Craig. Like, he was landing big shots that could put you out. But Paul Craig looked good. Looked good out there. Ate the shots. Because usually Paul Craig's kind of chinny. We can go through his career. He is a very chinny fighter. But man, he gets it again. I can't believe he actually got that again, bro. Alonzo Menifield KOs him. Khalil Roundtree Jr. KOs him. Tyson Pedro KOs him. And Jimmy Crute just destroyed him. But yeah, gets it done though. Gets it done. Krylov was destroying him, but I think Paul Craig improved his chin a little bit. I know that makes no sense, improving your chin. But I think he now improved the awareness, so that made his toughness a bit more tough to finish. Good win for Paul Craig, though. He was getting destroyed. All of a sudden, a triangle choke out of nowhere. Great performance by Paul Craig. I'm going to stay out. I want him to not retire, because if he keeps going, he can actually maybe be something. Maybe. He called out Anthony Smith, I think, in Glasgow. They want to make a fight night Glasgow in Scotland. You can get a lot of fighters on. They can get like Joanne Calderwood coming up. Maybe get Joanne Calderwood there. She's Scottish. Paul Craig. He called out Anthony Smith. Let's do that matchup. Ankalaev, maybe you can do that Ankalaev rematch, just for Ankalaev to get that one back. But let's see if he's improved enough to beat Paul Craig, or improved enough not to tap this time after destroying Paul Craig. It's kind of like pre-written. Get destroyed, and then all of a sudden pull up a triangle from bottom. But yeah, I have to do Paul Craig, Anthony Smith, Glasgow, Scotland, fight night main event. And the co-main event can be Joanne Calderwood versus Casey O'Neill, or something like that. Casey O'Neill's also Scottish, kinda. I know she's trained in like Australia and that, but she's from Scotland, so maybe I don't know. Joanne Calderwood versus somebody. But yeah, maybe we do in June, July. We'll see. Great win from Paul Craig. I got this one incorrect. But stay around though. You beat Magomedov Ankalaev and Jamal Hill. You're gonna stay around, please. Moving on up the card, Sergey Pavlovich versus Shamil Abdurakhimov. I think this was a bit of a no-brainer one. Sergey Pavlovich got the win. Shamil was looking alright early. They're both looking pretty decent. Both not much happening though, but all of a sudden, Sergey Pavlovich landed an uppercut. I said he would get an uppercut, by the way. He landed like a shovel uppercut. Not a shovel uppercut, but like a little uppercut. Just timed it. It wasn't as bad as the Chris Dawkins KO. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't like a boom and messy everywhere. It was kind of like he dropped Shamil. Shamil fell to his back. It was a bit of a clean KO. Back of the head shots. Well, you can't really judge him for that, though. You know, you can't really judge him for that. But, yeah. You can't really judge him for that. Because, like, it's kind of like Derek Lewis, Cyril Gahn. But, like, he can't really do anything. His back of the head's facing towards you. Unless he hits, like, the ear, like, the temple. But that would be even worse. So, well, not really, but you know what I mean. Good win for Sergey Pavlovich. Stay active. If he takes some time off again, I really won't like him. Stay active. Don't do this again, man. Stay active. How old's Pavlovich? He can maybe be something still. 29. Stay active. I don't care what you say. Just stay active, please. Shamil Abdurakhmov's kind of done at this point, though. Good one from Sergey Pavlovich. Moving on up the card to the headliner of the prelims, which is Makwan Amirkhani versus Mike Grundy. I actually switched my prediction to Makwan Amirkhani, my last minute detail predictions. You can go check it out and maybe have proof. I'll have proof there to go to where I predicted this. Originally I was picking Mike Grundy, but I was like, you know what? I think Makwan can maybe edge out a close decision. Gets that anaconda of his. He got it against Danny Henry, I think the guy is. I want to say it's Danny Henry. Yeah, Danny Henry. He got it there. And he got it against Chris Fishgold as well. Good win from Makwan Amirkhani. I said the loser of this one should go home. Mike Grundy, okay. Good win from Makwan Amirkhani. He's back. He looked really good against Royal Murphy. Thank goodness he didn't get kneed this time. But Mike Grundy had his dad crying on camera, and he had like some sickness to him, so he was gonna pass away soon. And Grundy was supposed to win out there. I didn't expect him to win, but for the sakes of it, he was supposed to win, and he ended up shooting a takedown game. Anaconda. He got choked. He got choked out, put out cold, which was just embarrassing, a bit sad as well. Good one from Makwan Amirkhani, though. Gotta give him his credit. And yeah, I picked Sergey Pavlovich and Makwan Amirkhani, by the way. Moving on up the card to the main card, Ilia Toperia versus Jai Herbert. Brutal KO win from Ilia Toperia, out cold. Jai Herbert has no chin, of course. He doesn't have the best of chins, though. Kind of got tested here. Toperia knocks out Jai Herbert pretty badly, but it wasn't just that. It was a round 2 KO for Toperia. I called it. I said he would get finished. Not round 2. I said round 1. But Toperia was getting destroyed early on. Jai Herbert, I thought, oh my goodness. Jai Herbert's gonna win this fight. He's gonna win this fight. He dropped Ilia Toperia with a head kick. Almost looked like it wasn't just like, oh, got dropped. Oh, I'll come back. I'll come right back up. It's not like he got dropped and he was like, oh, I'll get right back up. Oh well. He got legit slumped badly with a head kick. I was so scared. Because of course you could do that Toperia Pimlet fight, which I'll get to the post-fight interview reaction in a second. Man, he was getting destroyed, pieced up, even from that head kick. it wasn't just that fluke head kick out of nowhere. It wasn't even a fluke. Jai Herbert set it up. He was piecing up Ilia Toperia on the feet. Toperia ended up getting a takedown. That was it, though. Jai Herbert clearly won round 1. Toperia didn't even do damage with the takedown as well. Round 2, they both scrapping. Toperia's like, screw this. I'm gonna go bang on this. I'm gonna go swinging on this guy. Ended up, they're both trading. Boom. Huge shot from Toperia. Lays Jai Herbert completely stiff and out cold. Brutal KO from Toperia. Calls out Paddy Pimblett. We can do that matchup. I'm going to get to Pimblett in a second. But yeah, great performance by Ilia Toperia. Really good win. Feel bad for Herbert, though. He was actually close to getting that. But I'm happy Toperia won. Because, like, Herbert, he had his losses to Moicano and Trinaldo. Toperia's undefeated. And I don't even know anything about Jai Herbert, Paddy Pimblett beef. I know nothing about Paddy Pimblett and Jai Herbert beefing. I know something about Toperia and Pimblett beefing, so I wanted Toperia to win. Great win from Toperia. Moving on up the card. Molly McCann versus Luana Carolina. Oh my god. I didn't even notice this one. I know, but like I can't get over the main event, so I'll get to that. Molly McCann that was probably one of the best KOs of the year. KO of the year right now. Honestly, I don't even care. KO of the year. Spinning elbow is just something else, but the way Carolina just went down, out cold, no chin Carolina now. Like, that was just crazy. I picked Molly McCann here. I said she would win this fight. What did I say? I said she would just be too tough for Carolina on the feet. That's exactly what really happened. She was just piecing up Carolina first round. I think I said 30-27, Molly McCann. I think I said that, right? Oh, did I say that? I don't know. I said Molly McCann would win 30-27, 29-28. She was gonna do that, but all of a sudden, just spinning elbow out of nowhere, spinning back elbow, and she laid Carolina out cold. But was piecing her up before then. Was starting to slow down Molly McCann. I was worried for a sec because Carolina was doing better in the second round. Didn't win the second round, I thought. But I thought the first round was a 10-8, by the way. Second round was McCann's round still. She was still landing the damaging and bigger shots. Carolina was outlanding her, but I think McCann was doing more damage. Slowing down, though. She was slowing down. Third round, Carolina was just wanting to clinch the whole time. And all of a sudden, I think McCann was like, yo, you want to clinch? You want to clinch? How about you eat this elbow for me? Boom, spinning back elbow, out cold. Carolina's done. And that's her done. Good one from Molly McCann. Gets the job done. Brutal KO. Gained a lot of hype for that as well. That was insane. Crazy after, just going around. She got a UFC belt. She's not even a champion, which is kind of a little bit cringe, but. And she lost to Tyler Santos and Laura Procopio, which is a bit funny. But and she lost to Jillian Robertson. So yeah, I know it's different back then, but she's not even ranked. I don't think. Is she ranked? I don't even think she's ranked. I actually don't even think she's ranked. Is she ranked? She's at flyweight, right? Yeah, flyweight. Nope, she's not ranked. Erin Blanchfield's at 15 instead. So, yeah. Maybe she'll get ranked up now, but we'll see. Good one from McCann. Moving on up the card. Gunnar Nelson versus Takashi Sato. I picked Gunnar Nelson here, but if I was picking Sato to win, and I was close. I wasn't close. I was picking Nelson. I was confident in Nelson. I was like, there's this chance Sato can KO him. And if I was picking Sato here, I would be so mad at him. I'm going to rage at him a little bit, but I would rage at him even more. I think good win from Gunnar Nelson. Risky Gunnar Nelson, though. But Sato, if he actually tried, he probably would have knocked out Gunnar Nelson. But Nelson looked good in there. Got the win. Unanimous decision win. 30-27, I thought. I don't think there was a 10-8. Maybe there could be because he was landing those hammer fists, like, around the ear of Sato. But Sato, I don't even know. He was just trying to survive than anything. And he threw nothing. He threw nothing, Sato. He did nothing. Let's be real. He did nothing. Full time. Did absolutely nothing. And Sato just... What? Like... Sato did completely nothing. You know? Like... Whole fight long, just did nothing but survive. Nelson out-grappled him round 1. Out-grappled him round 2. Out-grappled him round 3. Couldn't get the rear naked, but was close at moments. Good one from Gunnar Nelson. I picked Gunnar Nelson to win this as well. Moving on up the card to the featured fight of the card, which is Paddy Pimblett versus Rodrigo Vargas. Let's go, Paddy Pimblett. He gets this one done, Paddy the Baddie. Having a little bit trouble early on, but Pimblett was getting hit. Vargas was pressuring him a lot. Pressuring Paddy Pimblett a lot. Pimblett tried to go in for a takedown, trying to get those sweep, but and had the wizard as well. But then Vargas got his hips away. Eventually got on top of Pimblett. But then eventually got back up. Vargas was looking good, but then Pimblett swept him, which I called. Eventually got the back, got the rear naked choke. Paddy Pimblett gets the job done. Vargas taps. Everyone freaks out. Molly McCann's all of a sudden in the cage. I don't even know what. And she's just standing there, freaking out. But, like, good win from Paddy Pimblett. I called Paddy Pimblett to win. Do him versus Ilia Toperia. I'll do a fight to make after UFC London tomorrow. But do Paddy Pimblett, Ilia Toperia, International Fight Week, July, the 2nd or the 30th, on the pay-per-view card, on the main card, on the Israel Adesanya Jared Cannonier card, or the Kamaru Usman Leon Edwards 2 card. Either one. I'd say July 2nd. Let's do that. International Fight Week. On the pay-per-view card. Great win from Paddy Pimblett. Gets the job done. Let's go. Moving up the card to the co-main event. Arnold Allen versus Dan Hooker. Great win from Allen, but this is kind of hurting me to look at in Dan Hooker's point of view. It's kind of hurt. It hurts a little bit. I think that's kind of the end of Dan Hooker's career. I think, because what is he gonna do now, man? He's losing badly now. That was kind of like a Cowboy Cerrone versus Alex Morono. It was kind of like that. It sucks, man, because he dominated Alan Quinta, dominated James Vick, dominated Gilbert Burns, dominated Jim Miller, dominated Mark Takagi. He had these fights here and there, but Barbosa lost, Poirier lost. But man, it's just not the same. Gets dominated by Islam Makhachev. He beats Nasrat Haqparast, but we see Haqparast is just getting dominated a lot these days by Bobby Green and that. Michael Chandler starts his own, just doesn't have the same chin, the same grit. And this is sad for Hooker because, like, he's now going to lose his ranking spot. He's going to lose his ranking spot in lightweight because now he's in a new division, so they're just going to get rid of him. And now he's not even going to get ranked at featherweight because he didn't win, so there's no point in ranking him. He'll have to fight unranked guys like Andre Fili. Like, good luck, man. Good luck beating Andre Fili. Or good luck beating these other guys like Hakeem Dawodu. Like, I'm like, he should just go back up at 155. But if he's saying at 145, good luck, man. Because he's gonna have to work his way in the rankings now. This was just kind of like we'll give you this chance, and if you lose, you're either going to go back up or you're going to be working at featherweight. Go back up, Dan Hooker. Go back up. Unless we could do him versus like Shane Burgos or something like that. Maybe you can do that. That'd be a fun scrap. Or maybe do him versus Sadiq Yusuf. He could win that. Probably gets KO'd though. Like, it's just kind of sad. Good win from Arnold Allen though. He called out Calvin Kattar. Let's do that matchup. Calvin Kattar, Arnold Allen. Main card of a pay-per-view. Allen, they're doing Volkanovski, the Korean zombie. Max Holloway's not going to fight anyone. He's going to be sitting out waiting. They're going to do Brian Ortega, Yair Rodriguez, I think. And I was planning on maybe doing Calvin Kattar versus Josh Emmett, but I think they should just do Calvin Kattar, Arnold Allen, do Zabit Magomedsharipov versus Josh Emmett instead. Let's do that. Allen, Kattar, Hooker. Against 155 guy, like do him versus like maybe Armin Sarukian. They both had beat kind of before. Maybe do that fight. Who knows? A good one from Allen. Moving on up the card to the main event. Tom Aspinall versus Alexander Volkov. Great performance by Tom Aspinall, baby. Goes out there and just completely dominates Alexander Volkov. Dominates Alexander Volkov pretty easily. And that was an incredible win. Great win from Tom Aspinall. And, yeah. Aspinall shows what he's on a different level. Just straight arm locks Alexander Volkov easily. Blades couldn't do it. Timur couldn't even take him down. Like, a lot of people couldn't do it. Volkov, every time he loses, he looks awesome. Cyril Gahn, competitive decision. He looks good early on. Curtis Blades looks good later on in the fight. Dominates Derek Lewis until he gets punched out of nowhere. You know, this guy was good then, man. But Tom Aspinall just destroyed him. 28 years old. This guy's definitely a title threat, and I think he's a future champion. I said that about Cyril Gahn, but I didn't know Gahn couldn't grapple. I thought Gahn had good takedown defense. I know Aspinall does as well. Because Gahn's kind of light. Aspinall's built. You know, he's a built guy. Huge guy as well. I think this guy's going to be a next British champion. Before the first one was Michael Bisping. This guy's definitely going to be one. Do him versus Cyril Gahn next. And do Alexander Volkov versus Derek Lewis next. But, man, do Alexander Volkov versus Derek Lewis 2 next, I meant to say. But, man, Aspinall. I know there's Leon Edwards there, and he could just win against Usman, which he could. Which I don't think people would like, but he could. I don't know if he would. I think he'd be winning against Usman before losing. But great performance by Tom Aspinall. Goes out there, proves what he is, and he's a beast. Great win. I just dropped my jaw. Great performance by Tom Aspinall. I want to know who got the bonuses as well. Because I think... Who got the bonuses? Whoa! Oh my goodness, I didn't even expect... Everyone that got a finish got a bonus. Oh my goodness, I'll read it out. Muhammad Makayev got a bonus. Muhammad Makayev got a bonus. Paul Craig got a bonus. Sergey Pavlovich got a bonus. Makwan Amirkhani got a bonus. Good for him. Ilia Toperia got a bonus. Molly McCann got a bonus. Paddy Pimblett got a bonus. Arnold Allen got a bonus. Tom Aspinall got a bonus. All those winners got bonuses. Good for them. Great win from everyone here. Great card overall. GOAT card. And yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a full card recap of UFC Fight Night London. Volkov versus Aspinall. And yeah, and tomorrow, before I go, I'm going to do fights to make after UFC London. I'll do that. And I'm going to do the full card predictions for UFC Fight Night Columbus. Curtis Blades versus Chris Dawkins. I'll do that as well. And yeah, peace out, guys. Woo! Peace out.